Let's see. Okay, so my sure looks good volume-wise. The desktop looks good. Sweet. I am a little bit off-center, so let's move that. Cool. That's better. Okay. So today I am going to take I'm going to take this display, a Raspberry Pi 3-ish, I forget what exact version it is, and this FullPageOS distribution to put this kiosk on a display that I can use daily. So let's start. I've done this, I did this years ago, and I had an older version set up. I gave that to a friend, and so now I am building another one for myself. So let's get started. First, I'm going to take micro SD and an SD adapter, plug it in to my laptop, and we're going to open up Raspberry Pi Imager. We're going to allow it to connect. Let's minimize you. Okay, where's my Raspberry Pi Imager? There it is. Okay. So it's going to be on a Pi 3. The OS is going to be none of these. Which one is it? Not Ubuntu. Okay. Media player. Nope. Emulation and game. Nope. Other. Digital signage and kiosk. FullPageOS. And the stable one. Yeah. Next, we're going to put it in this. Next, we're going to name it Andy instead of J, Sunny Home Kiosk. It'll be in, United States. Instead of New York, it's going to be Chicago. Can I search in here? Gosh, this is terrible. America. Wow, this is America. Chicago. There we go. US. Next. Sunny Home. And we'll make this a super secret password. Next. This one will be, what is it? Let's just do, oh, this isn't going to work because I have to, well, I guess we'll do, and there isn't one. Open network. Right now I'm at my office, and so I'll connect it to the Regis network, and then when I get home, I'll update it to be my home network. Yeah, sure. Cool. Right. Yes. I understand. Unmounting. Cool. Do. And it's writing super slow. I guess while it's writing, I can try and find a micro USB to power this Pi. Okay, lightning, don't need those anymore. Okay, we'll keep this. Aha. This. Aha. Do. Cool. And yep. This is a Raspberry Pi switch that I got a long time ago. We'll see if it still works. And if not, you would think I would potentially have another micro USB, but maybe not. Wheel. Got all of the USB-Cs to USB-As in the frickin' world, but another lightning. And USB-C. Yeah, okay. Well, if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to order a new one. So hopefully it works. Okay. So let's grab that. Don't need any of my Arduino stuff. Man, this is a really slow write. Okay. While it's doing that, I'm gonna go under my desk and plug this in. Cool. Okay. Let's see if this part works. There it is. And cool. This power does work. Sweetness. Do. 95, limited by storage device speed. That makes sense. It's an old micro SD, but that doesn't super matter. Clear off my desk. Come on. I guess I could have started by doing literally anything else. Hey, Crystal Studio Web Design. We are putting this Raspberry Pi with this screen with FullPageOS to show, come on, to show this page, which is my like personal kiosk. You can sign up for yourself at sunnyhomeapp.com or sunnyhome.app. It's a fully open sourced app. You can do recipes, inventory, team management, whatever you want. Dashboard. Oh, I should change that to not coming soon because it's in here. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Once this is done, customizing OS. Finalizing. Cool. Finish. Now that's done. Sweet. Okay, so now I'm going to switch to my overhead view. And cool. So now, let's, yeah, do that. Sue, thanks for subscribing. That's awesome. Okay, so let's unbox this. Got a new box. Nice. So I've used this exact display before, and it's quite nice. You've got 2 speakers up here. This is where you mount the Raspberry Pi. You've got some buttons over here for like power and menu and up, down, and whatever. On the side, you've got 2 micro USB ports, HDMI port, and then you've got some attachments in here. So let's pull out the instructions. Let's see what else is in here. The little cables. Sweet. And dump this crap on the ground because I don't need it. And put this here. Maybe zoom in a little bit. Come on. Well, that's as far as I'm going to be able to go. So that's annoying. Maybe I can stay. Stay, camera. Cool. Come on. Really? Sorry. This is like the worst, but oh well. Okay. So in this package, we also got a 3-pin power cable, a ribbon cable with HDMI, a ribbon cable with micro HDMI, and a touch cable for the Raspberry Pi 2, which I think we're going to use some of these. Forget which ones, but we'll figure it out. 3-pin cable, and HDMI, and cool. So then this also came with a blah blah blah. Oh, it came with a power cable. So that's nice. I didn't need a power cable, but I already had one. So cool. It came with an HDMI to HDMI. Yeah. And then a micro USB to USB with a power brick. And then we've also got a shorter USB, micro USB to USB. Then get this out of the way. Get that out of the way. And then it also came with a couple of stands. I see Pi. I say hi. Hi. This little stand you can like screw in to these spots, whichever way you kind of want it to be. So cool. So let's take this Pi out of this case, if I can, and drop the Pi on the floor. That wasn't supposed to happen. Cool. And let's put the Pi right there. And we've got some standouts for you right there. And grab the included screwdriver and screws. Should have probably put them in here, but oh well. Okay, so let's take the little screwdriver that they gave us screw it in here. Not too tight. Don't want to crack the board. This is a Pi 3. It's one that I just had lying around from the good old days when they didn't cost a fortune. And since it's just running a browser and we're going to run it or have it run FullPageOS, a Pi 3 is fine. So yeah. Come on. I would love to get like a newer version of a Pi just to play with, but since they're so stinking expensive now, it's hard to justify it. Especially since I still have a couple of Raspberry Pi 3s lying around that still work just fine. Okay, quick start guide. So, install the stands. Well, I'll do that later. Mount Pi on the back. Done. Connect to a computer. Nope, not doing that. Connect to Pi 3. Yes, we can do that, but I'm going to do it with the gift cables because it's just cleaner. So let's put this back here. Okay, so it says we want to put those 3-pin cables in the top left of the thing and then attach it here. So this gift cable goes in here. Oops. Did I just F it up? No. Cool. The last time I did this was probably 6 to 8 years ago. So bear with me while I most likely F it up. Okay. So I got my aunt. Yes, the prices are ridiculous. My aunt wanted to give me a Pi 5, and I told her to get the 4GB version or even less because that's all I needed for my project. She insisted on getting this 16 gig, and it cost $450. Oh my gosh, that is so much money. No, thank you. I do not have that. I do not have that kind of money. I wish I did, but I do not. Okay, so the black one goes here. What was your project that you needed a Pi for? I'm curious. And this one goes here. Cool. And now we take this HDMI cable and it goes into the Pi's HDMI, and then it goes into this ribbon cable. You gotta be careful with it, which is annoying because it doesn't. I wish it was rotated better, but let's take. Did I take this off? Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to take this blue plastic off or not. I don't remember. There's some 3M on the back of these ribbon cables that I think are to stick it to the board, but it doesn't really want to go that way. So I'll just tuck it in there. See, the Pi 5 8 gig $200 in NYC. That is still insane to me. Like, that's just so much money for what's supposed to be an affordable, approachable system. Let's put the micro USB in before I forget. All I wanted to really get is a sense hat and make a thermostat with humidity on a little display. That is an awesome project. That sounds like fun and would have been great for like when I was 3D printing a bunch for like my filament monitors and stuff. I think instead of using it's in these gift cables, we've got this one with USB and a little connector. And I think this connector goes right here. Nice. And then we can connect it just into the USB like this. And that way we don't have to use these like outside ports at all. It's all nice and organized behind and you just see the screen. So cool. So we've got all that set up. And now the moment of truth, I guess, of let's plug it in and see if it's gonna work. Okay. So it doesn't look like the Pi is getting power. There it is. I got a red light and a yellow. Let's flip it over. We've got HDMI. We missed the glory days when they were cheap. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got this one for $35. So now it's booting up. Generating SSH keys, which makes sense because I just installed the OS and just like set it up. My chat is supposed to come in on the right-hand side above my webcam, and it's not, which is a bummer. Okay. We're still blinking down here. How long are these SSH keys going to take? Rebooting in 5 seconds. Okay. Sweet. That didn't take too long. Yeah, I am making a kiosk. It's gonna render a kiosk that I've already built. It's at sunnyhome.app. Let me switch while this is booting up. I can switch to this and show you. It's right. So I built my own little LifeOS app. And this is the kiosk that it's going to show. We've got the calendar view, so I can see in the morning like what's up for the day. We have routines. So like I have a morning routine of like take out my retainer, make bed, blah, 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 weekly chores. And then we can go back to the calendar. And hide my work calendar. So yeah, and then we've got weather up here. So I used FullPageOS. We're gonna point it to this through the thing. So yeah. I paid $35 for that Pi a few years ago. That's awesome. Okay. So it's not on. Okay, HDMI rebooted again. Okay. Okay. Sweet. We've got FullPageOS. Sweet. Cool. well, since I didn't configure the page that it should go to yet, it makes sense that it's not actually doing anything. Okay, there we go. Now it should, yep. Now let's see if touch is working. So this is the default FullPageOS. Yeah, FullPageOS. It's a distro that's pretty bare bones. It just has a browser. And so, okay, touch is working. The mouse is following me. Can I click? Okay, there's a plus, and I can add a whatever. But we don't want to keep it at the like default FullPageOS. We're gonna turn this off, take out the micro USB, and configure it locally. I could SSH in, but that's kind of a pain. So let's take out the micro SD card, plop it back into my computer, and switch back to the other screen, desktop and webcam. Okay, cool. So if we go to Finder and desktop, we don't see, I don't see the, there it is. Okay. So I think we need to go into config. Maybe not. Command line. Oh, thanks. It's, I forget which one it is. It's the Keychron V1 Max wireless mechanical keyboard, and then I got custom Pokemon themed keycaps for Christmas, and then I have my like work key right there. So you can edit the splash screen. I don't want to do that yet. This is something. This is the Wi-Fi connection. This is issue. Haha. I forget which one I need to change. Localhost full page dashboard. Localhost welcome. Let's go to the docs. Okay. So, how to use it, configure Wi-Fi by editing this, put the bot, okay. Log into your SSH, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do that. Okay. Web page can be changed from boot firmware FullPageOS.txt. Okay. So, FullPageOS.txt, open with this. That's good enough. HTTPS. And then let's copy. Let's go to main and kiosk. Preview, no, settings. Paired display. No, that's not what I want to do. What do I want? Let's go to docs. User guides. Set up a kiosk. There we go. Okay, so we just want to go /kiosk. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. HTTPS Sunny Home App /kiosk is what I want. Save. Okay, so if I close this all out, don't need that. Okay, so we FullPageOS. That's what it said, right? Ba-ba-da-ba. FullPageOS. Okay. Okay. So I think now I can eject this. And let's try putting it back into the Pi and see what happens. So if I put it back in here, yeah, I'm pretty sure I found it on the web somewhere. And I don't know the original author or the original artist because I would love to pay them money for it. So, come on. There we go. Okay, let's turn it on again. HDMI. While that's turning on, let's install the stand. Or not. Yeah, leave it. Okay. I'm not sure if the Pi has Wi-Fi connection or not. But we'll find out soon enough. I wonder what happens when I, like, if it doesn't have Wi-Fi connection. Does it show, like, a Chromium hopping dinosaur? Or is it just going to stay on this FullPageOS for forever? Who needs Wi-Fi? I unfortunately think this does. If not, if it didn't, it would be so much easier. Okay. Come on. Do something. Okay. Well, this is anticlimactic. Because I need interwebs for this to work. Boop. But yeah, the touchscreen, like, it's not the fastest, but it is still pretty responsive for like an $80, $85 screen, which is pretty nice. Okay. So let's turn this off. Let's pull this out again. Let's screw this stuff in so I don't keep flirting with catastrophe. Or not. Come on. Really? There we go. Floop. Come on. Cool. There's probably a million better ways to do this, but this is the way it's happening. Poop. Okay. So I think how I'm going to get around the Wi-Fi issue is I'm going to pull out the micro SD again, and because my work, like the office building that I work in, the Wi-Fi is a little weird, I'm going to instead have it connect to my hotspot for now, just so we can like see it working. And then when I get home, because I'm going to put this like up in my room so I can see it when I wake up. Or maybe in the kitchen. I haven't decided yet. I can switch it like SSH in and or modify the credentials again. when I need to. So, okay. It's not quite the right angle for y'all to see, but let's do the most satisfying thing ever. I love doing this so much. Whoosh. Okay. Blop. Okay. So we took the micro SD out. Let's put it back in. Let's blop. Okay. Get this stuff cleared out. So much crap. Put these in the miscellaneous tech box. Okay. Get you out of the way. Pull you back. Okay. So, let's edit the Wi-Fi. I know, I love doing that screen protector thing. It's so beautiful. I helped my friend set up a new TV, and I wanted to do it, and she like slapped my hand away, and she was like, no, this is mine, which is fair. I would be mad if somebody tried to take that away from me too. Okay, let's quit out of view. Why aren't you showing up now? Okay. Okay. Do. Okay, there we go. Okay, Wi-Fi connection, edit with text utility. Okay. Well, none of this is commented in, so that makes sense. Okay. Which one do I need? Okay, we have Wi connection. Yes. The unboxing is so infamous that Apple marks up 40% just for the unboxing experience. Yeah. But I just got this new phone, and the guy at the store did the unboxing for me, and I was like, dude, I want it. Fine, whatever. Okay. Which one do I need to change? Let's go to the wiki and configuring? No. Browser configuration. No, I don't need that. Frequently asked questions. FAQ. How to rotate. Nope. 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 Just tell me how to set up the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'll get there. I'm gonna try and find it, because I know I like literally just set this up a month or two ago for my friend, and now I forget how I did it, but I remember I did a whole bunch of like back and forth. Hide monitor. Home. Okay. How do I... I'll just do this. I'm using FullPageOS to set up a kiosk, and I am confused by the Wi-Fi settings. What do I need to change? Bloop. That's not correct, but okay. Mode infrastructure. Let's go back to the README. Maybe the README's got it. Usage, remote access, Chrome extensions. I don't need any of that. Unzip the image, install it, configure the Wi-Fi by editing this. Okay, well. Okay. Bloop. Wi-Fi NM file, which documentation says to edit. Where do I put my Wi-Fi network name and password? Oh, wow. I'm really dumb. Okay. Uncomment. This is right here. I'm so dumb. Okay. So let's actually close out of this. Let's open it up in VS Code instead of TextEdit. Other. VS Code. Okay. Now we can uncomment all of this easily, or not. Fine. Just DD. Okay. Set your Wi-Fi SSID here, so that's Andy's iPhone. Personal hotspot discoverable. Settings. General. About. Okay. Andy's iPhone 17 Pro. I'm guessing I need to escape this. And then this is Lucky 1316. Yeah. Okay. Uncomment everything below this line and set your SSID and password. Okay. So I'm going to save that, quit out of that, eject this, switch back to overhead view. Cool. Push these out of the way. Bring back this. Grab this, put it in here, floop, power it back on, cool, HDMI, y'all think I'm not going to totally just change that? And also, you'd have to be in range of my iPhone, so you'd have to figure out where I am. Probably not the hardest thing to do in the universe, but also, I'm going to change it. But yeah, Lucky 13 was the name of a band that I was in high school. And then, yeah. Nothing is connecting to my phone yet. I'll know right here if it pops up. What you doing? You gonna do anything? Well, this is annoying. Chapel Hill. No idea where that is. Well, okay. Let's try this again. I guess I could also just SSH in, but I'd rather not. SSH is going to require it to have internet. And I can't tell if it has internet or not. Okay. Okay. Bloop. Bloop. Open with other. Nope. Maybe I don't need this. Okay, save. Quit. Eject. And this is the boring part where I figure out what the hell is going on and how to fix it. I wonder if it's actually freezing up during boot or if it's like trying to... Oh, I should double check that the... Okay. Dupe. Let's double check that this sunnyhome.app https sunnyhome.app/kiosk. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, I don't think I need the trailing slash. I've got this splash page. How big is this? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Eject. Swap. Put you back in. Nice and snug. Turn you on. Powered on. And now we wait. I'm guessing that it's not freezing during boot and it's just Wi-Fi, but I'm not positive. Let's turn down the gain a little bit on that. Why is my hair flooping the wrong direction? Okay. That's something. Okay. Do I have anything trying to connect? Okay. I am discoverable. Huh. Settings. Hotspot. This is the one thing that I don't love about using FullPageOS is just that, like, I don't know what's happening here, right? Like, there's not a whole lot of, like, understanding of what is happening. I get that for, like, a kiosk. You don't really want to show errors, but I would love a way to, like, be like, okay, give me a debug mode where I can figure this crap out and then turn it off later. So we've got one of two options. We keep going back and forth and playing and just trying to whack-a-mole it. 2, I wipe the FullPageOS, install Ubuntu or something like that, and then we can see better what is happening and, like, directly connect it to the internet, and then have a shell script that opens up Chrome in kiosk mode. Which one? What to do? Do I? I think since I'm doing a weird Wi-Fi thing by, like, connecting to a hotspot, Zach, there might be SSH access while on the splash screen, but I don't even know if we have internet connection. So, and actually, no, I know we don't, because my phone isn't saying that it's connected as a thing. So, I'm gonna undo this. Let's turn it off. We're gonna go to just Ubuntu or something like that. And put the micro SD in the thingy-mabobber. Put the thingy-mabobber in the computer. And then switch to desktop and move this out of the way. Okay. So we got Raspberry Pi Imager. Let's do for a 3. Next. Demon Trixie recommended. Sure. What is this? Raspberry Pi OS 64-bit. Halloween decorations. Wait. It's still October. It's not even, it's still August. What do you mean you're putting up Halloween decorations? What does this look like? Oh, okay. I'm still curious what it looks like. Okay. I'm a very like Christmas tree doesn't go up until after Thanksgiving. I guess Halloween things don't go up until it's below 50 degrees. But that's just me. Okay, Andy Saloni home kiosk. Next. Yep, that's fine. No. Switch this to Andy. Let's see. This one and 17 Pro. $13, $16. Don't copy it. Okay, next. Yes, that's fine. What is this? No. Right. Yes. And now we wait forever again because this is a very slow. Cool, starting download. I think when I get an apartment, I might never put up a Christmas tree, but I will have a table, or like I have a dining room table that I won't use as a dining room table, and well, maybe I should have put that on, but too late now. I'm not stopping it just to put that on. I'm gonna have a table that's like a rotating Lego display. So like during Halloween, it'll be Halloween themed. Over the summer, it'll be an amusement park. Christmas will be the Winter Village. And like, I think that sounds like fun. And it'll be my solution to not having a dedicated Lego space anymore. Look at this terrible write speed. 25 megs per second. I feel like we need the Jeopardy theme song. Do do do. No. Okay. We'll do this instead. Gosh, this is so slow. This E string sounds out of tune. Yeah. No, that's not what I want to play. Do. Always forget how this starts, and then once I got it, I got it. Do. Verifying. Go back. No? Come on. Ooh, I could play that, yeah. It's... forget how that goes. Nope. Fast car. Yes, I know it's an official tab. Give me the regular acoustic. There we go. 8. There we go. One, two, three. That doesn't sound right either. Oh, it's 2nd fret. Duh. Enough of that. Go back. Okay. Finish. Okay. So now let's export or eject. Okay, it's already ejected. And come back here. Bloop. Do. Okay. Turn you back on. Excuse me. Blop. Welcome. Plop, plop, plop. Ew. My friend just sent me a Snapchat, and it's a bumper sticker of Gatorade should be thicker. And they said absolutely not. Nope, that's not it. Nope. No. Gatorade should not be thicker. Do. Okay. What's it doing now? Okay. That's different. Okay. I mean, it should be different. It's a different OS. Okay. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. pretty sure that exists. It's called Pedialyte. Oh my god. I'm stealing that, Zach. From... Cool. So we don't have internet, which is fine. Advanced options. Bloop. More networks. Nope, that's not what I wanted. No, that's not what I wanted. I guess it's... No. Oh, I guess it won't let me scroll. That's fun. More networks. Advanced options. Connection information? No. More networks. Why isn't my phone showing up? Bloop. Why does it keep not... Turn on personal hotspot. Settings. Wi-Fi? No. Personal. Allow. Okay. Bloop, bloop. What is going on? Okay, fine. Instead of that, we'll do Regis. Come on. Regis. Okay. Regis should pop up with the browser. Yeah, the network connection has been disconnected. I know. That's why I didn't want to use you. What is this? Oh, turn on. Okay. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Turn on. More networks. Come on, this is terrible. What can I do? So for some reason, my phone is not showing up as a personal hotspot. Well, that's fun. I could join my Elgato Keylight, but that's going to do a fat lot of good. Okay, let's go here. Preferences, Control Center. CPU cups. Is that what I need? Let's add 682-927 authenticate. Is that gonna work? Okay. Not quite. Like, don't you need SSH? Like, you need internet for SSH. Okay, that's correct. Line 8. Details. 982927. See if that works. Okay. Web browser, open you up. See if that works. Sorry, this is painful. Okay. Go away. Do Sunny home dot app slash kiosk. Are you going to load? Probably not. What is this? Choose the pass key ring. Okay. Nothing wants to work. It's great. Settings. Personal hotspot. Turn off. Turn on. Okay. More networks. Why is it called that? Let's minus u, delete u, edit u, wireless. Ooh, I can do Bluetooth. Create. Okay. Device. No. Andy's iPhone. Mode. Band. Okay, why? 13, 16. Nope. Device. Save. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. try Regis again, but turn on Bluetooth. I can connect to my hotspot through Bluetooth, I think. On to pair with iPhone. Pair iPhone with your computer. On iPhone, tap pair. Okay. It's on. This is really painful. I'm sorry. Edit connections. Minus you. Yes. Delete. Okay. I think we forget how painful it is to not have Wi-Fi. Default key ring. Damn it. Okay, this is probably what I need to do. Okay, go away. Sorry. Okay. So you can go away. You come up. Regis. And then I put in the code, which is this time 981680. 981680. Continue. Is that going to work this time? No. God damn it. Oh, yeah. Regis isn't going to let it on because it doesn't know about its MAC address, which is really annoying. But why can't I see my phone on here? Okay. Personal hotspot is turned on. To connect using Wi-Fi, choose Andy's iPhone 17 Pro from the Wi-Fi settings. Blah, blah, blah. Enter the password when prompted. Okay. Max compatibility is not turned on. Now it is. And let's change this then to general about AMS iPhone 17 Pro, all one word. AMS iPhone 17 Pro, all one word. Done. Cool. So now, if I go to personal hotspot, it says AMS. Haha! Wait. Okay. Sweet. I guess max compatibility was the thing that I needed. Your clock is behind. Fine. Wow, it is definitely not June. Zach, are the pies that you run, are they oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that. So max compute set Zach, what Raspberry Pis do you usually use? Because this is a 3, so it's pretty old. But I was just curious if you have experience with newer ones. And if, I don't know. Pi 3B. Okay. Update data and time. Sweet. There we go. Cool. Okay. So now, if we go, I have a few 4s. Okay. Sunny. There isn't a camera. Home. .app / kiosk blop. Cool. So now we've got a QR code that I can scan from my phone and then log in. And then we're going to say it's going to be the bedroom. But I'm going to capitalize B. Okay, so yeah. Pair this display. We've got a code. We've got a web browser. Name is the optional. And then I want to pair it to my Delta Forge team. And it says device paired. The display will load shortly. And it's refreshing. And then it'll be my kiosk. And obviously, like, this isn't ideal because, you know, we're losing this much space here. So we can make a little script to run this in either kiosk mode, or I can go back to FullPageOS and configure it for my parents' Wi-Fi. But yeah, so today we set up the microSD for the operating system. We did it twice. We did it once for FullPageOS. We did it the second time with the Raspbian or the Raspberry Pi imager. We screwed in the Raspberry Pi to this display. We connected these, which does the power. Yeah, these power the display. So like we plug it in here, we are powering the Pi, then we power the display. This cord is giving us touch, and then this cable is giving us display. So this is HDMI to a ribbon, this is USB to a port, and this is power through the 3 pins. So yeah, I'm gonna end it for here because like this wasn't the kind of final anyway. But yeah, thanks for hopping on. Thanks for joining. And I will see you guys later.